So if you've been following me this past week, you'll think that I've been out like 5 nights last week, and I'm back out again now, back up to the Debris village with my friend Tim. Say hello.
No, I'm not eating.
We're just feasting on Lucozade and some nice sausage rolls, just because we missed breakfast. So I'm just putting my shelter together for the night. I'm going to have a tarp along the bottom, and then my roll mat will go on top of that. That's the tarp down on the pallets, and then my roll mat, I'm pretty much like a little bit longer than my roll mat. I do love that shelter. Gets all the warmth from the fire too. Tim's just putting up his inflatable mat. Tim's just getting a brew on the little alcohol stove. And I just noticed he's put a little solar panel up here. Get Tim with the new toys. Oh, it's got lights.
That light's actually quite good. It does SOS and strobe.
Does it?
Yeah.
Nice. Tim's making a wooden mallet. That's just our tester.
Just take your time on the saw. I'm going to use a fucking laptop before I start. So I was only cutting round it like that to get away from it fucking twisting.
This is going to be a drying rack for anything we make out of clay. So it's easy shifted around and that. That weighs a ton, that Tim.
Yeah?
Yeah. Good. And that's my rack finished. It's pretty sturdy. We can move it around, put it next to the fire to dry stuff. Love it. Took us about an hour and a half. Tim's been making a mallet. So close. And that's where it's going to be. Right there under the shelter. And then we can move it inside that shelter. That's pretty much going to be, that's our stores in there. Need to get in there and tidy it up a bit actually. I have to show you through here all the purple lavender. It's absolutely everywhere. Pretty awesome. Back to the clay pounding pit. Tim's working it. Go Tim. Tim's fired up the kiln. He's put this rim on it so that we can use this lid as a thing. Look at that! Awesome. Isn't it? Colours are just awesome.
Come on, camera, focus.
So I've also built this tonight. It's pretty much a lean-to off the back of the 2-storey shelter, and I'm just gonna hang my tools in the back, my lamp, firewood down there. I'm gonna get a crate to put on the floor to raise the firewood up off the floor. I'm gonna stack that with firewood. So I've been doing a little tester, just making a clay tile. Just drying it out now next to the fire. I'll dry it out and then maybe fire it tomorrow once it's been dried out all night. See how that turns out. I've even got the little notch on there. So we have a shelf for the kiln drying there. We have a roof tile there and just some little things we've been messing around with. And also, have a look at this. My first ever tile on the drying rack. Look at that. Chuffed to bits. Steak, macaroni cheese, and I've got some corn in the cob on there. Still got everything drying. Sitting on the tile. There we have it. There's the moon up there. Back to my shelter. Chilling next to a raging fire. It's the life for me. So yeah, tiles. What else have we done? Sorted the rim on the kiln. Built a wood storage area. A drying rack. Oh, I did some work on the actual main shelter in the platform, in the square. Yeah, been a busy bee. Ready for some sleep. We'll catch you in the morning. Yes. Another awesome sleep in my shelter. Wind's picking up a bit and it's quite nippy. I'm gonna get up and check on the tiles. Yesterday we had loads going on. Tim got his hammer made, wooden mallet, chisel mallet, the rim for the kiln sorted. We got a lean-to wood shelter behind us here. I'll show you that in a second. What else did we do, Tim? Oh, the drying rack. I made a drying rack. And we made loads of things out of clay too. So yeah, that's just the back of the weaved shelter there. So I just basically put this moss area on top of it just so I can hang my tools in there. We'll put a crate in here and the wood piled up in there. I'll keep it nice and dry. Put a willow front on it and weaved it in just because it looks really cool, and I found it's really sturdy. A lot of dew twine. There's Tim's chisel mallet and wooden mallet. Look at that. Awesome work. I think this was his second attempt. The first one split, or just the shank split or broke. Excess clear. Put the rim on for the lid. Still got to touch that up today. In here is the cooling rack, the drying rack I made, and then this is just some things we've messed around with. That's Tim's for his missus, I think. I made that one, little J for John. That's my first ever tile. I was too rough with it, that's it. I picked it up on one side and I shouldn't have done. It's because I was just so excited. God, I can't believe it. Well, I suppose there's going to be many more like that, isn't there?
Probably, yeah.
It's all part of the learning curve. I mean, it's set nice, it's just the fact that it's not fired yet and I lifted it up kind of wrong. But back to the other one. I'm not even going to touch it. Yeah, anyways. My second ever tile. I'm not going to lift it up and show you. You can wait. God, I can't believe that. See, I'm not even going to clip that out. I'm going to let everyone see that. Oh, it's just... Yeah, it's just... I mean, it was solid, but it's just the fact that I lifted it up on one side instead of properly in the middle. But I tell you one thing, they're going to be good once they're fired off. That's just dried next to the fire last night, so it's not anything serious really, is it? I should have been so much carefuler. So yeah, back to what we were talking about before I completely vandalised one of our first tiles. That's what we've got so far, but not bad for the first night. Also, I made this. This is going to be a shelf for the inside the kiln. I'm just leaving that to dry now. I'm going to put it out in front of the fire today. I made sort of like a tin foil plate for the measurement, and then I put the clay on top of that just so I can get the right size. Bacon's on the go. Just wedged my grill up with the brick there, so it's a good bit off the fire. Just because the ashes are really hot still. So I put this board out with the shelf on to dry out in direct sunlight. Be nice, there's a helicopter going around somewhere. Quite a wind going on too. So this is how I've been making tiles. Basically just tin foil and bricks, packing the clay onto it until it's a good sized square. Like so. There's the tiles you've just seen me make. It's little lips to hang them on. Just get them all dried out now. So we put the shelf on top there in order to dry it a little bit better before it gets fired off fully. Tiles down by the fire drying. We now have the shelf in the kiln. Tim's just blown on it to stoke up the wood underneath it. Dude, that is mental, the heat that's coming out of that. So that's my first tile in the kiln. We're just doing a tester. Look at that shelf. I love it, it's brilliant. Dried it out all night by the fire. Oh, we should have used... I put the wrong bloody tile in. God, it's gone too far now. The whole side of the kiln is just glowing red. Look at that. The actual shelf. Shelf is just red, the whole shelf. And the sun's just gone down behind the brow. And my weather thing says it's dark. Yeah, it's clearly not. It's clearly not, I can see. It's like, you can see that it's not dark. Is it dark, Tim?
No, it's not dark, John.
It's sort of dark in this shelter, where I've got some tiles that I've dried off next to the fire that are all ready to be fired off. We're almost finished the tester.
Looking there in that top door and the back wall.
Oh, the back wall's red. That is epic. Oh, there's my finger in front of the camera. It's the first things that's been fired are out the kiln. Better light. There we go. Yeah, they're still really hot, but so light. The tiles worked well too. Even the lips on them are still good. And the shelf survived also. Look at that. I made that shelf. And our store shelter is it's turned into something quite epic. So I've got tiles drying on the floor. There's 8 there. Got 4 on the drying rack. A little stores table. That's a moon. It's proper red. So I've got some nice beef burgers and mashed potato and gravy. Put some rolls there too. And my shelter's all tidied up now. Leave my roll mat here on the back wall for next time. And Tim's is the same. The shelter for the kiln's back up too. And also a little, we built that last night too, just as like a thing, because the heat was getting. Yeah, sort of reflector for the, just stop burning the top of the shelter. But we got that heat yesterday where the whole kiln was grown red and it didn't burn the shelter, so accomplishment. My shelter's totally the best, Tim. These aren't gonna break like the last one did. Look at that. Fired tiles. That's gonna be the back of them, so that's the outside. Pretty awesome. My shelf's shattered too, but it's one of them things. We'll make another, and I think I might wrap up some chicken wire inside it, pack the clay in it that way so it stays a bit stronger, so I can have it thin. But the tiles worked really, really well, chuffed to bits with them. Nice colour too. That's my bag off at my house, and we'll catch you all again soon. See you later, Tim.
See you later, man.